Alright guys, so the kayak I'd ordered just came in the mail today, so I thought I would show you guys the packaging. Oh, so not a terribly big box, but pretty nice. You can see this outer box, and then it also came in an inner box, which I'm going to pull out now, but very nicely packed. I was pretty impressed. So I'm going to be taking this down on the river today. Not anything crazy with rapids or nothing. I'm just going to be testing it out. So I'm going to try and get the camera set up from the shore and then let you guys see me go out and maneuver it around. But this is the Quick Pack Kayak. The idea is that it comes with its own backpack, which you can pack into. I had heard some good things about this from hikers and people that go up into the mountains where there's little lakes and things, and they were able to pack this in and they really loved it. So I'm hoping for me it'll be easy enough for me just to hike it right down to the river, which is maybe close to a mile probably from my house. I can go down there, kayak for a couple hours, come back, hike back up. So it looks nice. Comes with a pump, the backpack, and a paddle. Alright, right on top we have a pump. Very nice. And then here's the paddle on the side. So all of that included. And that's it for the backpack. Wow, really nice. This is going to be pretty sweet. But the life jacket I will be taking down with me. Also the electric pump I have, so I can fill this thing up in just a couple of minutes. And then I should be out on the lake. So I'll let you guys check it out a little bit down there. And then we'll wrap it up. And if you want to look for any of this stuff, the life jackets, the spray shirts, paddles, any of the kayak or rafting gear, I'll put a link under this video where you'll be able to find all of this stuff. Alright, let's go hit the river. Hells yeah! Alright guys, here it is inflated. Alright, well you got a pretty good idea there how well it worked out on the river. There was a few things I wasn't really clear about when I put it together, so I didn't have the backpack part set up on the kayak as a seat the way it's supposed to, and I didn't have the netting. You actually take this netting off and that goes on the front of the kayak. So now that I've kind of tried it one time and it's a little bit more clear to me, I'm going to take it back out again and I will actually show you guys more of the inflation and setting up and breaking down the backpack. But this is after being out on the lake. So I know, just like me, a lot of you are probably skeptical about whether you could ever get it packed again, but it is, I've got to say I was pretty impressed with it. It really did inflate in about a minute and a half using this electric pump. So I ordered this online also, and I'll put links to that, to this kit. And don't forget, although I know I wasn't wearing one in that video, you should always have a life jacket, especially if you're going out with kids, even on a lake. So I'll put a link to this too, but you can get all of this stuff basically at the same place. So make sure you get your safety equipment and things if you're going to go out. Now, the only things I would point out is that this really is a sit-on-top type of kayak. So intended more for either, you know, bigger flat bodies of water, you know, lakes, or big rivers like the one I was on there, the Columbia River. But if you're going to be going up and doing actual rapids and things, then I think you might be better off with something like this Challenger, which is a completely enclosed type inflatable kayak where you actually have much more wrapped around you. But anyways, I was pretty impressed though. It inflated, deflated real quick. It packed back up pretty easily. And like I said, it actually inflated so quickly, next time I'm not even going to bother bringing the electric pump. I'll just go ahead and use the hand pump here and then strap that on the front of the kayak when I've got that on there. So overall, I really think it was nice. It packs up easy. I'm just going to be able to head right down to the river, which is about maybe 3/4 of a mile from here, and not even have to drive down. So that's just awesome. It's going to be good exercise. I recommend it for anybody I'm looking for something to get out and do in a nice hot summer day. There's nothing better than hitting a river. And these inflatable kayaks make it real easy for everybody to do, even if you're somebody, you know, who lives in the city and you got to go out and actually drive for a ways to go camping. Well, you can, you know, have an easier way to pack your kayak than right here on a nice, easy backpack. So my only negative about this whole kit was that the paddle that came with it was a little bit small. And so I didn't really feel like, you can see how much of a smaller surface area it has than this paddle, which is my own I've had. So I'm going to use my own paddles, and that's something I might recommend that you go ahead and get.